Hey there, Smite fans. Welcome to the brief pregame period before game number 2 here in a best-of-3 set between Team SoloMid and the wonderful gentlemen of Enemy eSports.
So, like, TSM's in, right? They go to LAN. Guaranteed, right? They go to LAN. Doesn't matter if they lose the set, they go to LAN. They're in the summer split.
Yes.
Everything's great.
Yes.
Enemy eSports doesn't get either of those things no matter what.
True.
I think it's troll pick time for TSM.
We'll see. Let's go to picks and bans. No more ado. Let's get right into the P's and B's.
I love peas and beans. Is that porks and beans?
Dude, beanie weenie?
I don't know. Now you've gone too far. I don't know what that means.
Enemy eSports are the first pick, first ban position. Team SoloMid will be in that second slot with the final pick as well. And we are getting it going. It's the Smite Pro League final games for Thursday here in week number 5. And this whole shebang powered by Curse Voice. And Enemy, they're going to ban Thor.
This is going to end the
from
spring
the first
split.
pick position.
This is possibly the end of the spring split for both of these teams.
Very true. Yes, it very well could be. It also is Team SoloMid, after securing their spot at LAN, put a lot of pressure onto that upcoming Cloud9 versus AFK game. Things are getting more and more spicy here in North America.
I feel like I'm in a weird spot with Enemy right now because they banned Serket and Thor, which is a great idea.
Gars, yeah.
But is Gars like, I need to play these super important picks?
Gars is probably like, I'm going to draft Hunbots.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I mean, Enemy's going to draft Hunbots.
Enemy certainly should draft Hunbots,
yeah.
but they may bait themselves into an Athena here.
I mean, I hope they don't pick Hercules.
Hey!
Okay. Athena is going to be grabbed here. A small shot to Divios and possibly Ionic there.
Here comes Hunbots and Hades.
Here comes Bellona.
Oh, right. Little spicy Bellona pick here.
That is the best Bellona player in the world, getting first pick Bellona for his team, and there's one of the best junglers in the world, most likely about to get Hunbots.
Or
Things
whatever he
are
wants.
really, really bad for Enemy
Yeah,
right now.
this one is, I mean, I don't know what TSM can draft now to make this draft worse than what Enemy's going to have. Like, what are they even, like...
There's nothing to do
They
here.
could get 3 gods at random at this point. As long as one of them's a mage, they're going to be okay.
Anhur going to get locked in.
This is tough. This is tough.
Top potential there. Jerby needs to play...
Okay, all right.
Play a mage.
There we go.
No more assassins.
There. Damn. Jerry's played 1 game, and it's going to represent his top god as Bastet now.
I mean, like... He makes his professional debut, and he picks Bastet in the mid lane against TSM. That's a... That's a bit much.
Vulcan. He's going to be selected, likely going into the capable hands of the man on the far right of that TSM portrait. It's Snoopy. Now the counter band's coming through. Bastet banned out by Team SoloMid. No more shenanigans for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, all 3 of the major jungle picks have been taken away now.
Oh, 4, really?
Oh, yeah, 4.
5, in fact. Probably the top 5 junglers in the game right now are all either picked or banned.
I would put Bellona at the top, yeah, you're right.
She's not a jungler.
She's whatever she wants to be.
She's going solo lane, buddy.
Yeah, oh, no, in this game, she's definitely going to the solo
Oh,
lane.
maybe, yeah. I mean, can you imagine how sad little Divios would be if they were like, no, you're playing Hunbot solo?
We're giving Bellona to Boosh.
Or Chronos, right, yeah. So this is the pick. This is probably the pick for Boosh here.
So I love the Boosh Chronos pick because I still remember back to the kickoff LAN for Season 1, where he picks Chronos. He's up against he's up 2-1 against Dignitas, and they're like on their last limbs, like they're so excited. And he's like, I'm just gonna pick Chronos this game.
Tier and Fancy Toes for Enemy eSports, locked in.
I like Thanatos.
I like Thanatos on top of the burst and control that they have on the team.
I don't, however, like Thanatos into Bellona, because Thanatos' big strength is that level 1 he's amazing.
Look at this little boy.
Was that Nasha support?
That's Naja support, yeah.
That's Nasha support.
Likely
dude.
Naja support.
I love
the Naja Vulcan lane. So you'd look at those 2 characters and be like, that little boy's the support. He's the tanky one.
So here's the dynamic. Nasha hits the sash, brings them up, crit, 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 slams them down directly into the max range Earthshaker.
Yes.
You will find God.
Ain't nobody but nobody gonna survive that one. And well, you know, I wanna sink in a little bit here on this Boosh Chronos pick. It's kind of the perfect pick because he wants to play Hunters clearly.
Yeah.
But
he also wants to play mages.
He also can play mages, so why not just get the Mage Hunter?
It's perfect.
Yay!
It's perfect.
What's up next, Freya?
Freya's next. All right, guys, we have looks like a timeout here from Team SoloMid. Shouldn't be too long.
Just a moment before we get things going, guys. But Naja support. How is this one going to work, Brandon? Break it down.
So Nasha gains a bunch of stackies right, on his passive from just hitting creeps.
Yep.
Each of those stacks is going to give him a small amount of HP 5, which are going to put him in a position to basically live forever. I mean, if he builds into tankiness at all, which he eventually will.
What should we expect to build? Runeforged or like a Bulwark Rush and a Gaia? What's the like sovereignty build up? What's the general?
Guess it depends, honestly. But there really isn't a scenario, by the way, switching subjects just for a second, where you want to invade on Bellona.
Okay.
Level 1, her level 1 was not nerfed. She has been nerfed, I think, 3 times, and her level 1 has not been nerfed. She's still incredibly tanky. She still moves very quickly, although those things have been toned down. But the Scourge still heals for 30 per hit.
Yeah, and TSM has a really, really exceptional level 1 team, honestly. The Vulcan Meatball's great at early game control. Naja Ring Toss is nutso.
Yeah.
And at level 1, especially when teams are grouped. And Bellona, obviously, a very capable level 1 fighter. Bouge also has a, similar to like Neath at level 1, has a CC ability that will go through walls. So,
which is really important. Stop time is a rather hard ability to hit in the end game when people are very fast, but early game when people don't have boots or delightful movement abilities, it's like just destruction.
Well, here we go. We're underway with a fairly meta start here. Looks like both teams going to be electing for those red and orange buff starts into the side camps as well. So red, both purples, both reds, both purples, both blues, and both oranges will all be cleaned up right away here, and then the sad junglers will have nothing else to do.
I love this. The way that Gars and Divios managed to do that, Divios blew the camp up with the hammer to make sure that he could hit the sides as well, but then slowed it repeatedly while Gars used the line of sight to make sure that Divios' slow would last for longer without dealing any damage. Really, just great play from TSM.
Double disarm, double over the top as well from Divios. This is a first blood.
Mackie, that's the wrong way.
Did he use the Fearless Chain? They're going to find Soul Shiner as well. That's a fast and fearsome double kill with the... So this is what you kept on talking about in that other game with the heavy hammer, right?
Right. Kill them.
Yeah, just keep killing them.
Just kill them immediately. It honestly looks like Mackie got turned around there and realistically did not know which side to run to because he was so caught off guard. It looked like he was running the wrong way.
Well, he's gone ahead and picked up a teleport to towers, put it on 4-minute cooldown to get back and not lose too much experience. He will miss out on quite a bit of gold, though, as the tower is likely to hit like basically all of these. Oh my god! What happened to Bronx Bomber's HP?
Nasha Ring with only 2 targets guarantees
Yikes.
Maximum damage.
Yikes!
At that level, though, I mean, there's really nothing for Bronx Bombers to do now. If he moves up, he gets sashed into Meatball. It's going to happen.
Yeah, not to mention it's Snoopy rocking the swaggiest of all Vulcan skins. That brand new tier 2. Look at him.
I absolutely adore this skin.
It's a sweet skin.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I agree. I concur. Divios?
What?
Mr. Mackie with the big plays!
What? Hello?
That was clown shoes right there.
Bart,
Clown shoes Smite.
Bart, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, did the power go out again?
Am I lagging? is the power out? No, Divios showing some signs of humanity there as Mr. Mackie able to play opportunistically and take an over-aggressive Bellona down. Definitely very impressive.
There we go. There is the downside of Naja support, is that you die really quickly. Snoopy, no more spells. Oh no, it's Impale from Bronx Bombers. Showing his mettle. While Jerby starts to...
I love it.
Gold Fury.
I love it.
All right.
Enemies showing up this game. They're ready to play this time.
If only he could have made this play when he was playing Bastet, a guy that's actually really good at taking the Gold Fury.
Right? I mean, imagine if that was Cats, this thing would have been dead. But, I mean, it is dead. Kraken's going to be used. Enemy eSports, who dropped the first 2 kills, still find themselves 1,000 gold in the lead.
They'll drop their giant shark to get there. Divios with a pretty...
Where's he going?
Pretty clowny play over there in that right side lane. Does take a spill to Mackie. And it looked like that was him just over-pursuing for no good reason. Not a Fearless Chain to set that one up.
Divios went back to base?
He wanted his boots too, I guess?
No, doesn't have boots too.
Oh, got his boots one?
No,
yeah.
he had that before. I have no idea why he went back. He didn't buy potions, he didn't buy wards, he just went back to base, and he was still sitting pretty healthy. A little confusing. Mackie gonna head back as well. He's gonna face a pretty long trip back to the...
I guess he just figured he's gonna get a free back. I mean, he's gonna make it there for the whole wave. He will lose a bit of gold under the tower, but why not?
Yeah,
I guess.
So level 6 apiece right now with exactly even gold. They are literally tied.
Wow, that's new.
That is very fun. I'm not sure how Mackie managed that, considering the fact that Bellona got a kill and an assist to start, including one of those was first blood. So pretty impressive for Mackie to stay alive.
She did also make that wonky back just now. Bronx Bombers maybe in a bit of trouble. Sosik misses the taunt, and actually this could turn into a little bit more than they want to bite off here, as the mid laner was pulled as well. Chronos is here. But I'm not sure they're going to get much going. Now let's look to the mid lane where Chronos and Hunbots are rotating back. Hunbots, if Gars decides to stop off, he may be able to get in position for an ultimate. But no! They will go back and happily farm the lane.
Mackie kind of slamming Divios here, not keeping his space correctly. Divios boxing inside the 12-foot range instead of the 16. Divios very low. Eagles rally. Here comes the Lawbringer. Dash. Going to be able to get him out of there. Fearless coming up in 2 seconds, and he does have the stance switch. That should be a kill.
And there it is. Mackie playing great here on the tier. I mean, Divios is getting absolutely handled on one of his, like, iconically favorite gods. I mean, he's very vocal about loving this god so much. That is a very, very big Earthbreaker ultimate out of that Snoopy there. Set up very nicely with that Gar's ultimate as well.
Jerby in trouble.
The stun is not going to hit. The time stop does hit.
Yeah, Jerby 3-minute beats there. Kraken is available for counter initiate, but they don't really have the health pool for it right now.
No, they don't. Maybe Divios playing a little bit too much RuneScape.
What?
Maybe Divios playing a little bit too much RuneScape.
For real?
Yeah, dude. Him and Pecky's RuneScape boys.
Stop.
All right.
I hear them laughing back there. Get out of here.
And Adonis is on it too. Damn, all of the old Reason Gaming's playing RuneScape these days.
That game is actually older than I am.
Is it really?
No, nothing is older than I am.
Yeah, let's say you're like Methuselah.
Oh, blink in.
Hey, you're going to die.
He might.
I don't see how he gets out of this one.
He has no stance switch. He has no fearless.
Yeah, he's out of cooldowns, and he's going to take the hammer of justice.
No, he's not.
Kind of.
He's slowed, though.
And there we go. Yeah, go to Yannick. Yannick's like, I'll have this one, thank you.
He's like, enough of this. Oh, boy. So Yannick with a pretty strange rotation still finds Divios at a small disadvantage, and Divios backing again with creeps there.
This is when you tell Divios, hey, build a sovereignty.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to build damage items on Naja because
I'm carrying?
Yeah, because I'm carrying.
Even though he's still behind in gold?
Yeah. Hey, enough out of you.
All right. I'm just saying.
He's carrying.
Jerby going to dodge the...
That was a nice juke there.
Yeah, I mean, it was only like three-quarters in the wall, I guess, right?
No. I mean, that's smart play.
No, it was. I mean, he really can't afford to take damage. He must be sitting at full health at all times. He doesn't want to put himself in a situation to where he's going to get ganked, especially not in a situation where he's going to start at half health. All right, here we go again.
So well, now maybe we get a little insight into exactly how Divios so horribly died twice to Mackie here.
All right, so he kept his distance a little bit better that time, but there was no Fearless Chain available. He's looks like Mackie's focusing more on the wave now. Right side camp's going to red, left side camp's going to blue here at the 6:30 mark. Gold dead even here, experience just slightly in favor of TSM.
I mean, I'm really, I think the real kind of takeaway from today has been how effective Tier has been in the solo lane, especially kind of as a pace setter for the teams that are kind of the underdog.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, right side, Eagles rally going real deep here. Mackie taking some damage, but keeping his space beautifully. Scourge trying to keep it locked down, but Divios has no movement ability left. He will die.
Tius is just getting had by Mr. Mackie here, who's playing a great game on Tier. I mean, just now
this
now
is
has
the best
his third
Mackie
kill,
has played all
second
season.
kill, sorry.
Hands down.
I mean, yeah, he seems to be very, very knowledgeable about this matchup as well. His spacing has just been absolutely excellent.
That ult was raw. He still has the sash to follow up, but he won't. Wow.
TSM maybe holding off on a couple of spells there, try to kind of eke out a little bit more of that fight. Had Gar's dropped his ultimate, that's an easy kill on the Thanatos, but instead he gets out for free.
Jerby moving forward here. Sasa going for the double taunt, but there is no Kraken to be had here. Nothing to gain as well. Not a lot of damage in the inventory right now of Ionic. Not going to be able to clear with just the ring, but they still get this down safely. Won't lose too much tower damage.
That was one of those situations where it was like, Sasek was like, where the hell was my mid laner? What was you there? Jerby's like, why would you dive the tower? You know, it's like they both were clearly exact opposite pages.
You saw me use my ult.
Yeah, we are running away here.
Divios could be in some trouble here. He will be seen doing the blue buff. No, it looks like Mr. Mackie will choose the safer route and go back to lane for clear.
6-4 now. Enemy looking a lot better in this game than they did in the last one. They do enjoy about a 400 gold advantage so far in this one. Obviously, the 2 kills to their credit as well. And with the Thanatos, you would expect them to continue to get kills around the map. We just need, I need to see Soulshiner getting another kill before the 10-minute mark here to really feel like the pick has been worthwhile. He is sitting on the 1 kill and the 2 assists. He's just been involved in about half their kills. And now he's going to start up a Gold Fury. Again, enemy. They feel like they got it going on, and here's Snoopy.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it looked like it was on mark. It didn't do that much damage. It only really hit Sasek, looks like, but here comes the Boosh and Ionic. The ring just absolutely crushed there. Sasek, in the meantime, does get cleaned up by the rotation. 113 damage crits onto Jerby. Down he goes as well. They did pull Bellona for this, so Tier will enjoy a bit of free farm as well as a tower to his credit. The gold difference swings down now, though, in favor of TSM, who did secure that gold Fury in the midst of it all. You see the graphs plummeting there, plus the 3,000 experience lead. They're going to take a tier 1 mid as well, as Bellona doesn't bother rotating all the way back to her lane just yet. She'll help out the Chronos and Batz, and they look like they want to keep it going. Now,
this is the, to my understanding, the third support player that has been on this roster, and the third support player who's had a hard time in the objectives, constantly putting himself in a position of danger, didn't really take it the right way, wound up taking a lot of damage from the Earthshaker, putting himself possibly even on tilt, as somehow TSM sneaks in there to find 1,500
Oh, that's a great ultimate from Batz. It's going to force out the beads plus ultimate out of the Thanatos.
Soul's
that's
going
some big cooldowns. He's going to try for the double stun here. He's going to get it. Ionic a bit low, but he is that tank Naja. Remember, he's going to have a good bit of HP. Down will go Soul Shiner to Ionic's ring toss. It's just continuing to crush in these fights. Boosh is going to take a spill onto the Chronos. His enemy has had a pretty nice, fight so far. Are they going to be able to clean up guards? They will. The burst comes through from the cleave in addition to that wave there. And enemy, they help bring this one back a little bit in their favor now as they find a couple of swift kills over on the left side of the map.
Gar's not quite getting out of danger there. Still had 4 seconds before his somersault was going to be up. Really didn't have a line out. Divios going for the kill here. Sassik's here as well as Jerby, whose Kraken should be coming up in just... Yeah, Kraken is up.
Yeah, that's, he's going to have to fit the ultimate here. He will. He's going to eat the Kraken, but he did have a couple stacks on his passive. And now going to try to light up. Oh, right? Man, like one more hit on the Sasik there and one more on the Poseidon. Enough spread maybe to pick up that kill, but nothing cooking just yet for the Bellona.
I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. It didn't look to me like the Scourge was on cooldown, though. And had he stopped the damage coming up from Jerby with that Scourge, it's possible he could have lived through it. But, I mean, even with that, it was an extremely large, rather small chance for him to have any chance of escaping there. Even so, Team SoloMid does have the lead once again, 1,300 gold and 2,500 experience.
Blink Naja online. So these initiations are going to start coming faster and faster, and be harder and harder to kind of see coming on the side of enemy. The ward game is really going to dictate how well this mid-game period goes for them. If they get caught routinely by the Bots and Naja initiation, they're going to have a bad time.
It looks like you were right. It's going to just be sovereignty on Naja.
All right, turn up.
He's just going to go normal support, make sure his team gets big. Bellona has the Iqbal online, and I like this for 2 reasons. 1, shutting down some of Tyr's damage during the boxing is going to be very, very strong. But 2, Snoopy is not a traditional hunter. Whoa. There goes raw ult off the blink directly into Jerb.
Oh, where's the Earthshaker? There it is. Down goes Jerby. Snoopy connects there. Sasik
as well
does go down here. Soul Shiner. Oh, so close.
You could say that Boosh just wasn't in time.
Oh, yeah. Look at that one go.
Yeah.
That was a... Okay, not sure what happened there.
Divios and Mackie kind of boxing out here. Divios no longer afraid. Disarm's going to go off not for too long. Mackie going to try to win. Oh, wow.
Missed the Scourge as well.
Does unyielding affect disarm? That looked like 1 second to me.
Maybe, yeah. Does it remove Magi's Blessing?
Yes.
Then, yeah, it's considered hard CC. That's
maybe
the test.
Maybe. It might not. I don't know.
I actually don't think it does.
Snoopy's in some trouble here, trying to find the last hit. No, the ring's going to slow down Sasik, and this is going to give Ionic a chance to get Snoopy out of there.
Yeah, man, those were some hot plays. Bronx Bombers likely to go.
It's dinner time, boys.
Sasik, I guess, forgot that he was 4 levels behind the Vulcan there, who does have a Bancroft. So at that low, he has a tremendous amount of power.
Yeah, let's take a look. Even after some life gain there because of the lifesteal, he is currently sitting at 234 power. He's swinging.
Man, that was just demoralizing. I mean, how do you...
That's got to hurt.
They overextended. They knew they were chasing. They figured they're going to trade one to pick up that kill on a Snoopy and end up losing both and not securing the kill. Oof.
That's going to cause some, what I imagine, some conflict in the comms. I mean, there's got to be a rather somber tone going on right now. Even with their early win, they tie it up 2 for 2 off the double kill that, Gars and Divios find early. And Divios still getting kind of slammed.
This may be enough, though. He left it! He left it!
Oh, my God. That's the sickest thing I've ever seen.
That play was sexual in nature.
Divios landed at this 1 frame after to not only get the damage and the stun, but to avoid the damage as well. Jerby gonna get slowed down there, and now this time it's Jerby who's out of time.
Loving the time, man.
I could just make the same joke every time, and it's always funny.
Hey, did it again.
I didn't mean to that time. That's great.
Soul Shiner's gonna take a spill here.
Yeah, Boosh with a double, looking to make it trips. Chasing down Sasik, only a few hits away, and Sasik really doesn't have much to show here. Triple kill. No, it isn't. Sorry.
What the hell are they going to do about, like, Boosh building Demonic Grip Fatalis?
Well, he wouldn't build Thanatos, right? I mean, he has Accelerate.
So?
That would be such a waste.
Oh.
No, Demonic Grip, he's already got the Bancroft's Talon.
Nah.
Oh, they can't build Fatalis on Chronos.
Yeah,
farm.
you can.
People are going to do that on my rank game. Stop it.
They're never going to, like, but realistically, I mean, like, they don't have enough CC to really deal with that. Like, what do? If Mackie isn't there, he just runs around freely.
Well, I mean, he runs around freely anyway.
Right, so it might as well be able to just always forever hit people.
Well, then Jerby has to do it too.
Okay, fine.
Even though Zeros did it this morning and then sold it.
And then sold it before, like, he bought it, died, sold it.
He's like, nope, all right, didn't work. Sorry, guys. Sorry. But I love the builds that are coming out really on both sides. Jerby going into the Gem of Isolation off the boots, I think is very smart. And if it's a Warlocks, still works. Don't want to see Ethereal, though. Supports building pretty normally, except we see a hidden dagger, which will eventually be the Deathbringer for Nasha. Love
That's
that.
Power Boots, Sovereignty, and a Deathbringer. She's just getting away with murder here. This is like the greediest possible, like, play. You can still be like, no, I'm a support. You know, like, it's like, no, I just built like damage
you
boots.
can see the Sovereignty.
Sovereignty, yeah. I built the Sovereignty in a Watcher's Gift. What do you want from me? I'll get a Hog 3. Shut up. That's pretty much what's going on with the Onyx here.
Jerby put himself in a bad spot there. Kraken going to be wasted as Soulshiner rotates in, silences. Oh, but the ult not going to hit there. It looks like Iana hit that one.
Two-man Fearless Chain came out from Mr. Mackie onto both of those cores. And now, well, Soulshiner, he's going to go in anyway. He's kind of like, well, I'm not sure how well this is going to go, boys.
Oh, Death Sight's going to miss, and Soulshiner's going to get slowed. And yeah, overhand smash going to be enough to take that one down. More damage coming out here as Gar's trying to fight through Sasic, but a level 10 Athena is not really someone they're worried about. Boosh sitting in between Tier 1 and Tier 2 with the pincer attack coming through. Not sure why he decided to take that damage.
If he only had a Fatalis, he could have run out of there even faster.
Can you stop? Rotation over from Bronx Bombers here. Boosh looks like he's ready to floss on this one.
Where was the taunt?
Oh, Devios is alive. Devios is dead, and Boosh might have an opportunity. Huge swing coming out. Wow, really
Ring's going to hurt here if he gets it out. Leaping over the top now. There's the rifts from Chronos, and, well, they're also out of time. But Tyr's gonna reinitiate here, or at least has the opportunity to.
Nah,
he doesn't have the ultimate. So
I don't think he's got it.
He's gonna have a hard time closing the distance, and yeah, he's just kind of hunting. He's not gonna find anything.
Soulshiner is gonna be forced to forego his jungle as Snoopy rotates in. Soulshiner will rotate over as well, and wow, Snoopy ready to fight.
Yeah, and well, a 5-level advantage over a Thanatos that doesn't have any defensive items yet means that he's smelling that kill. He can almost like taste it. And by the way,
oh, trouble.
Polynomicon was the item for Chronos.
What?
Yes. You heard it here first as Jerby does secure that nice rotation, finds the kill, overstaying his welcome a bit, was Snoopy there and gets cleaned up. But yeah, it's a Polynomicon, third item.
Right,
I haven't seen that one in a while.
That's going to be 130 damage added to one attack. Or I'm sorry, it's 60% now, excuse me. So it'll be 146 damage, right? Not too bad. Devios.
Like, usually that's when you start running away when you see the Athena coming in and you're getting closed in on by 3.
Missed
but
it.
Devios, there's a shell coming out as well. It's going to be a little bit harder for him to secure it. And Devios is going to, yeah, he's baited.
Well, I mean, it's Chronos. They're not going to have, wait, Soulshiner, yeah, finally comes down there. But here comes Gars. And once again, we see enemy esports out of time.
Look at Boosh. He just runs back towards their base. He's like, well, you're going to have to go this way eventually.
Sasic realized that
he
couldn't
for
go
Gars.
to the right. He dives into the creeps and actually winds up dying to them.
Yeah. Stop
so
time.
1 second slow. No.
Too bad I go super fast. Anytime now. There we go. Super fast. See, he bought a sprint. He wanted to build Fatalis, but decided to go for the active instead.
Can you stop? Wow, Gars going real deep, squaring up and going right into the Tier 2. Gars will find the kill onto that one, becomes unstoppable with his 819 score. And I imagine top damage? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That Hunbot's ultimate. He's getting everyone off his lawn today. But 3 members of Team SoloMid clustered at the top here at 13k damage.
I'm surprised to see Devios that high. And I think that spells a lot of Bellona strength. She's 4-6. She's been getting camped and killed and solo killed, and yet she's still contending for top.
To be fair, he's also like fighting just to do it, right? He's like, I'm gonna die, might as well just put out some more damage.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know, like I'd say at least a few thousand of that just comes from staying in way too long and dying.
Gold Fury is going to be coming up here in just a second, guys. It's got about 30 left. Expect rotations over. Now, enemy can't do this. Enemy cannot face the Gold Fury without getting a pick first. Otherwise, they risk Fire Giant.
Wait. Poseidon has done the least damage in this game. That's just unacceptable.
I'm sorry, what?
So Jeremy's Poseidon has done under 5,000 damage this game, which is less than what Ionic's put up. I'm sorry, Sasek has put up on the...
Yeah, don't bring Ionic into this at 7,400.
Yeah, Ionic is, always playing Naja, it's expected here, but it's the Athena putting out more damage than the Poseidon so far this game. Just indicates really maybe accuracy more than anything on the side of Jeremy.
All right, they have an opportunity here. They have an opportunity, and they must take it. Bush has kind of messed up tanking the Fire Giant a few times. Mud not going to activate. Mackie, Red Fearless on cooldown. There comes the big ult. Mackie's going to go down. Sasek really low in the background. He's going to fall as well in 2 more hits. Oh, he's able to escape for now. No, there it goes.
Oh, that ring
Jesus.
just did work. Soulshiner's like, oh, no, please, come on, guys. Kiting around there as well was young Ionic. He's not going to get hit. Just Jeremy's still alive, and he's likely to fall here as well as he's getting pincered from both sides. And, well, neither of these guys are really capable of tanking this tower, but they're both going to kind of combine for a kill nonetheless.
My lord.
Another deicide back-to-back here.
This is like some Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles level of teamwork. They are actually mixing spells together.
So one thing I want to try to say is, honestly, Jeremy's play reminds me quite a bit of kind of Gnaw from last season. Right, just looks a little bit out of sorts. Not sure exactly if it's in the team, and as a result is really unable to put up a lot of damage.
So you're saying he should build full cooldown and carry?
I'm saying that yeah, I mean, I think that it was, maybe an opportunity here to try to build a little bit more of a support style mage instead of drafting the Poseidon, but, hindsight 2020.
So Sasek right now is 3 levels behind anyone. I mean, oh, wait, only 2 now. But still, he is 4 levels behind his counterpart, who is dealing absurd amounts of damage in team fights. Decent amount of control as well. I mean, that ring, people don't understand how controlling it is. It slows, it's protection shred. I mean, it's not a joke move, man.
So, I mean, that's kind of like the long time kind of joke about Naja. The passive that Naja has, the bonus HP 5, is definitely not like something that's really sexy. So a lot of people kind of call for Naja getting a new passive.
His support kit.
The main thing is like, well, why don't you just take like half the stuff on Ring Toss and make it as passive? I mean, the ability gives you bonus movement speed, penetrates all targets, and slows all targets hit.
Sasek forced to use his ultimate there. Will he get up? No! Snoopy going to be able to take that one down as Ionic takes somebody up. Goodbye, Soulshiner.
Yeah, they pile ultimates on top of each other there. Jeremy's going to die to the time stop. What did he do?
I don't know what you mean.
What did he do?
I don't understand.
He died to stop time. What did he do, Brandon?
Stop. I don't get it. What are you trying to say?
He ran out of time.
Why?
That was your chance. That was your chance. Man.
This Fire Giant's looking pretty free as Divios just conspires to fight against 2 people freely. And this is the stance you want to be in. This is the stance you want to be in. There's no way for Mackie to fight this. There is a way for the tower to fight it. There's no way for Mackie to fight it.
Well, here comes Athena. And
Bush
is just going to beads and just run on through.
Look for cooldowns?
Yeah, why not reset your cooldowns while you're at it? Okay, the time stop's going to hit 1. It's going to be enough to clean up Mr. Mackie. Divios is going to block.
Alive.
He blocked.
Oh my god, he's
alive. And here
alive.
comes Ionic. Here comes, I promise, guys, I'm a support Ionic who does have a Deathbringer up and running, it looks like now. And yeah.
I am far more convinced that Ionic is a support in this game than Sasek. Ionic has been in the front line. He has been CCing. He has been controlling. Yes, he's doing some damage.
He's got 14 assists.
Damaging. Yeah, I mean, my man is playing a support. He's 15 assists right now.
Minus the Deathbringer.
It's a support Deathbringer. Sometimes you just need to swing.
That's right.
See, look at that!
Yeah, he just crushes.
Look at, oh my god, Gars rips him out of the fountain and takes him out of the game once again.
Oh, man.
The middle Phoenix is going down. They're going to turn their sights to the Titan and try to close this one out.
That was a cheeky play.
My god!
You're not going to see much more cheekiness than what we just saw right there. Gars drops the Fear No Evil into the well, forcing them out of it and securing the kills. What a player, what a play.
Titan still over 3-4 held Earthshaker into the fountain to pad some stats, but still not touching the Gars at almost 24,000
it's
damage.
41 to 13 right now. That's a tremendous
all right, mathematics question. How long would it take Europe to get this many kills?
I don't know. You're a lot older than I am. You have more experience with these kind of...
You're not going to do that.
So here's one like really interesting kind of interaction that continues to go on in these fights. Ionic kind of sits there and he waits for the Athena to pour it in on someone, and then the second you land, just throws out a ring.
And he's just like, both of you, you want it to come, you can make your bet. You can lay in this now.
There's the rewind as Thanatos makes it to the sky. I think that's like the first time we've seen Bush even bother to use his ultimate.
And that was a full health Oh my god! Devios reading the ultimate from Soulshiner, who's forced to beads, but he still doesn't make it back into the base. Double kill for Gars. And we're going to see Devios pick one up as well. Bronx Bombers still trying to fight from inside the fountain, but he is alone. How long have they been standing here?
Man. Athena's still 600 damage ahead of the Poseidon.
Wow, they're really.
I mean, if he hits a Kraken, he's going to jump to like the 4th position. I mean, like, you know, it's
is
like
he bottom again?
He's still at the bottom. Even
No,
after
he broke into 9th before.
Yeah, well, back to the bottom. Oh, and in the well goes Ionic, ulting someone. They're up in the sky. They're going to fall. There they go. Coming back down, and that one was.
If there was ever a statement made, Team SoloMid has made it, and many others.
Yeah, they go for the style pick a little bit on that Naja, and they're able to make it happen. Even with Divios' Bellona, really leaving a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I expected a lot more. That was like the only part of TSM that I felt like showed some signs of humanity and weakness.
Yeah.
Right. The rest of them just seemed like gods.
It was absolutely dominant play by them. I think maybe they were trying to get a little fantasy action going there at the end too. But let's take a look at First Blood here. This one, as you may recall, was
actually Divios. Who we're going to see here.
I mean, yeah, he gets a double kill and then like just immediately
Divios, I
starts
think,
getting it back.
drafted Cyclone Spin onto his fantasy league.
Did he really?
I'm just saying.
That's pretty funny.
I'm just saying, maybe some of his deaths were like...
He's trying to get those Divios fans behind his own fantasy team.
Let's take a look at the jungle lineup here, or rather
map control.
The map control, as Team SoloMid with a pretty dominant performance at 64%, but only half the Gold Furies.
Almost 80% of the mana buffs. Only 2 went to the enemy that entire game.
But the story.
18 to 22 mid camps.
Jeez.
That's serious domination.
82%.
They took every single right side camp, and they took, well, 3/4 of the left side camps.
That's really impressive. I mean, at this stage, you know, you're playing in the Pro League, that really shouldn't happen. Team SoloMid just had control, and without production telling me who the graphic was made for, I'm going to assume it's Gars.
Gars player of the game, part 2?
No.
Oh, it's Boosh.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
You know what I should have did? Is I should have waited a little bit longer, because if I had a little bit more time, I would have got the right answer.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you would have. But a 12-1 and 20.
Time.
I hate you. 12-1 and 20 is pretty serious there. That's like a, what, 22 KDA?
You know, honestly, he just destroyed all games. I think I was a little blinded, like rose-colored glasses on Gars there for all the cheekiness, where Boosh was just like playing Smite properly.
Look at him. He just walks down Athena.
He's like, can you just...
See? Fatalis! Would have been great there.
He didn't miss any attacks.
Would have been great.
But he didn't miss any, and he didn't get outspaced.
But that's what Fatalis does. As long as you don't miss him, you never fall.
But he didn't fall.
Shut up. He could have built the Fatalis this game.
I love this. I mean, he's going to be able to drive down here. Divios, I don't know how Divios makes it out, but
it's the Fearless Chain, right? The Fearless Chain comes through, and then he's able to just stun out the tier. And then look at the blocks. Look at the blocks coming through. Block. And it's going to be just fine.
So they just drive this one down, and then, you know, Sasek's just jumping around like, hey, well, we lost.
I'm pretty sure, like, so that's right? 12 kills and 20 assists with 1 death is a 22 KDA. Right? You get half a point for every assist.
Listen, if you have Boosh in your fantasy team, be hyped.
You did well. Well, there is a member of the Team SoloMid squad here. Joining us, it is the one and only Ionic, the Naja player from last game. Ionic, how are you doing?
Hi guys, how you guys doing?
We're doing well. How are you?
Don't you answer for
I'm
me.
fantastic.
Brandon's doing terrible.
Terribly, it's an adverb.
Jeez. So tell us about Naja, dude. Why did you decide to pick the Naja here, and at what point were you going to tell Divios to start building defensive items?
Alright, well if you look at my gods played over the season, it's been 3 total gods, Geb, Athena, and Sylvanas.
Really?
So I wanted to play a different one.
Little spicy pick for you?
Yeah.
Spice it up. So
yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, that game was pretty one-sided. How did you think Jerby was doing? I mean, obviously the team has kind of put some players in and out. I don't know if you guys have scrim much against enemy, but do you think that they were kind of stronger towards the end of the season, or is it just a tough path for them?
I think Jerb and Sasek could be good replacements. I'm really surprised about Austin to the Max being replaced. He's probably the strongest player on their team, I thought, so I was surprised about that.
But we thought too.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking as well.
Yeah, I think they can do well though in the future.
Tell me a little bit about why did Divios have struggle so much with Bellona? He's like,
that was strange.
That's all he ever does is play that god. Too much RuneScape?
I'm not sure. I think he after the first death he just got like a bit frustrated. But other than that, like he did really well. I think he soloed Bronx a couple times, which is obviously what Bellona is supposed to do after he won over the dual lane. So overall, Divios, tough early game, but he definitely did well.
Oh, that's right. Production reminds us that you guys have qualified for a trip to Atlanta, which
How do
is
you
awesome.
feel?
I feel awesome.
Yeah,
I'd
you
like to go
excited?
back to Atlanta. Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
I mean, well, I'll ask you the same question we asked Reels over on the side of Fnatic is, as you know, the winner of this upcoming LAN goes on to Brazil to face off against the top Brazilian squad. How much would it mean for you guys to kind of secure that position and move on and get to play internationally?
I think it'd be awesome. Not only would it be like a great experience for all of us to go to Brazil and just experience like the culture over there, but just to see how much the Brazilian teams have improved since Worlds. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I wonder if it's going to be We Love Bacon again.
Maybe.
Those guys are great.
They're a very good set of players. Yannick, we'll give you the final call-outs or shout-outs before you go, buddy. You got anything to say to anybody?
Shout outs to my teammates, to TSM, and actually to Bob Goalie, because we almost had to use him as an emergency sub for this game, and he was there ready.
Who would he
Who would he have
replace?
subbed for? Where would he go?
Boosh. He would have subbed for Boosh.
Would you have put a hunter on him?
Yeah.
I don't really know what Bob Goalie's god pool is like, to be honest, but
Sounds like you guys are prepared to have subs. Any banter?
Yeah, you got any banter for us before you go, Yannick?
Banter, boys.
Talk any trash?
no. Shout out to Shing though. That's all I want to say.
That's good, buddy.
I don't even
You
know
did it.
that.
Thanks a lot, Yannick. Congratulations. We'll see you soon in Atlanta. And
Thank you.
congratulations to Team SoloMid.
It's a dark day when there's more banter coming out of North America.
I know, but Team SoloMid does take do take a game off of enemy and do qualify. Let's take a look at the NA standings now updated after Thursday. We'll do have 2 more days of play here for Saturday and Sunday, but Team SoloMid, as you see in green, has locked a berth at LAN.
That's right. Really, at this point, Denial, Cognitive, and Enemy have all fallen out. There will be a small play at the end there just to see who makes the relegation. But what it comes down to is Sunday,
The
Cloud9 versus AFK Gaming.
Beast game.
The winner goes to LAN.
Yeah.
No nonsense. No, if I win this and you win
Yeah,
that.
it's just straight up.
Winner goes.
Winner
to LAN.
goes. For Denial versus Cognitive, that'll be on Saturday. That's a battle to see who gets kind of relegated and who gets a chance to continue on into the summer split.
In fact, let's just take a look at the schedule, right? Tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Saturday, we'll see Denial and Cog. Sunday is Cloud9, AFK. That's going to be our premier marquee matchup. That's like the main matchup. Although Titan and Dignitas is going to be really big.
That's right. I mean, if Trig loses upcoming stars, the Titan versus Dignitas game will decide the second seed going in, unless Titan wins it, in which case it becomes a 3-way tie, and there's a lot of other scenarios that play out. But Dignitas is still alive, assuming that upcoming stars could take out Trig eSports. That's a big game to watch on Saturday, and the game to watch on Sunday is Cloud9 versus AFK.
I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait
Yeah.
for Sunday. I mean, it's been such a long time coming, and this is going to be the former Complexity, now AFK's lineup, and their chance for revenge, right? Because they didn't go to Worlds because Cloud9 beat them 3-1.
That's right. I mean, for me, they've always historically struggled with this team. Has AFK Gaming or Complexity or whatever they're playing under. Even when they were like Exertus way back in the day, they couldn't beat them. And, well, it's going to be Kiki, who's been okay, versus MLC Stealth, who was the MVP of Worlds. So,
But it's also going to be
tough battle.
You know, Cyclone Spin, who has an incredible meta versus
Omega.
Versus Omega, who
Fairly
is
limited.
Not only limited, but he likes to farm. Not Divio. Cyclone Spin likes to rotate,
Sure.
and if they can find ways to get stealth, the issue is that stealth's defenses.
He's nuts.
It's untouchable.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it all goes down, guys. That's going to do
Can't
it for
wait.
our Thursday broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Bart, and that's been Brandon. You can find me on Twitter at hi-rez Bart. You can find him at JuiceTM. And we'll see you guys again on Saturday, where F. and Gandhi will take the reins and bring you the Saturday action. Sunday, it's going to be Brandon and Gandhi. So a lot of more great Smite action coming your way, guys, before we move into the lane period. That does it for us here for Thursday. To all of you that watch at home, all the players and all the production, thank you very much for joining us today, and we will see you on Saturday. I bid you adieu.
Oh.